Hey everyone, I've been wanting to make this video, an update on our daughter Megan's situation with her treatment for the malignant brain tumor that she had. And I'm happy to say that on November 12th of last year, 2024, Megan finished her radiation therapy, which was the last stage in the treatment for her. It took a long time for her to recover from that radiation therapy, and I wanted to make this video kind of when everything was done and everything was looking good. And so since she finished her radiation on November 12th, she has recovered now quite well from that time and had her first follow-up MRI scan, which showed that there's nothing wrong. The tumor is gone, remains gone, and Lord willing, it will stay that way. There will now be follow-ups every 3 months, I think, through the first year. Then it will be every 6 months for the following year, and then it will be once a year. So we're very, very thankful for where we are right now. Just to recap what she has gone through, back in December of 2023, she's had symptoms, nonstop headache, eye problems, and it was diagnosed that she had a tumor in the suprasellar region, which is where the pituitary gland and optic nerves and some arteries go through. It's this region right underneath the brain. It's what's called a germ cell tumor, which is like the cells that become other cells. These are kinds of tumors that often occur in reproductive organs, but in children sometimes in the developmental stage, these kinds of cells end up somewhere within the cranium and form an intracranial germ cell tumor in the suprasellar region or in other parts within the skull. So this was a germ cell tumor called a teratoma, which is where the germ cells form mature cells. It's considered a benign tumor because it doesn't grow quickly or metastasize. But even a teratoma is still dangerous and needs to be surgically treated. What Megan suffered from was a teratoma that had undergone a somatic transformation, meaning that the teratoma cells had differentiated into malignant cells. In Megan's case, as is often the case, these were sarcoma cells. So the treatment that was chosen by the oncologist at Texas Children's Hospital followed the treatment standard in North America and Europe for these kinds of germ cell tumors. These are called non-germinomatous germ cell tumor. That means a germ cell tumor that does not form a germinoma tumor, but forms another kind of tumor, in this case a teratoma that underwent a malignant transformation. So these non-germinomatous germ cell tumors, or NGGCTs, are treated according to a certain standard that involves certain courses of chemotherapy, there's surgery, and then there's radiation. So Megan underwent 6 rounds of chemotherapy, a total of 21 doses. There were 2 surgeries to completely remove all of the remaining teratoma tumor after the chemotherapy had eliminated the malignancy. And then sometime after the second surgery, Megan started radiation. Now, each of those treatments was quite tough in its own way. There were surprises, there were unexpected difficulties. It was very challenging for Megan, for us, her family, and we're very thankful that there are these professionals who took so much care and consideration for Megan's very specific case, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job. If anyone watching this knows someone who is going through something like this, or is perhaps going through something like this yourself, please feel free to reach out, and I'd be happy to share more details about our story and what can be expected from these different kinds of treatments, what it is that they do, what it's like to experience the treatments, and what it's like, what the aftermath of those treatments is like, both in caring for the person and how that person will recover from the side effects of that treatment. So I'm just so thankful and happy to say that where we are right now is a very different place than where we were when I first made a video about this back in January of 2024. I'm so thankful to the medical professionals who have really dedicated their lives to understanding these things and learning how to help people in these situations. I'm very thankful just to all the people who have supported us so much. The communication, the financial support, which has been so significant towards our family being able to function during this time. And I'm just so thankful towards everything that the Lord has done to save the world through the way He inspires people, the way that He has put out His Holy Spirit that influences people. Just the salvation that we have experienced through this time makes so much of what I've learned and heard about in my life has made it very tangible. And my wife and I are very proud of Megan and the way that she has grown during this time, and then just all the strength she has shown in getting through this. She has been through a lot. Some of the things she has expressed, some of the things she has kind of kept a little more under wraps, but we know this has been a very tough time for her, and she is very happy to be putting this past year behind, and we all have a lot of optimism and hope for the future. Like I said in the first video I made about this topic, there's just such a need for this next generation, and I'm so impressed by what I see in how this next generation, the young adults, the teenagers, the children, how they're developing, the sensibilities they have, the things that they consider important, their sense of right and wrong. I think that the world is going to benefit greatly from this up and coming generation, and I'm so proud of our daughter and the role that she has in that, and the role that she has in the future. I'm so happy for her faith and her hope and the love that she shows. And I'm just so thankful that our whole family has the chances that we have and have the life that we have. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please leave your comments below. Again, any questions, anything you'd like to talk about, please reach out. I'd be very happy to communicate. And I look forward to talking to you again later. Bye for now.